Hi, my name's Sam Sykes. I have a company, Sam Sykes Limited, that is the country's leading Duke of Edinburgh's Award expedition provider for schools. This year coming, we're dealing with about 2,000 young people, running expeditions not only in the UK but also worldwide. A few years ago, a client of Adam's introduced me to the Brand Chap when I was setting up the business, and I went to meet with Adam, not really knowing what to expect, and he sat me down, welcomed me in, and got me to chat about what I wanted to do with my business. And Adam's advice at that time was completely pivotal to the success of my business. We wouldn't have made the waves, made the sales, got the attention that we have done so far without acting on Adam's advice. It really was invaluable, and from that moment on I realised that Adam was going to be a key to success for my business, so we've worked very closely together since that moment. One of the pieces of advice that Adam gave me, we call it the Brand Catapult, a few years ago, really opened my eyes into what would be possible with my business. And the situation was, Adam asked me a number of questions on where I wanted my business to be a few years from then, what I wanted the business to be in the future and what it would look like and how it would perform and so on and so forth. And then basically we concentrated on making the business do that at that time instead of like 5 years down the line. That singular piece of advice has revolutionised the way that I do business. It absolutely has changed the way that the business works, the ethos within the company, within the staff, how everything feels is a lot more professional than it would otherwise have been. And the progress that we made by just using that bit of advice under Adam's care and Adam's guidance has made the difference between us being a new small startup company and being the leaders in our field. Adam is undoubtedly one of my most important keys to success with my business. There's not that much time goes by between conversations with Adam about various ideas I've got. I use him as a sounding board. The advice that he gives is always fantastic, and we chat about all sorts of things, and Adam always comes back with these brilliant ideas I never thought of myself, which really take my business to the next level. I involve him in literally everything. Everything from what we're going to do with print advertising and PR to my website, to how the brand looks to all the companies and so on and so forth. And the chats that we have are quite literally invaluable. I do take action on Adam, and I trust him with his advice. I wouldn't have got to the place that we're at now without Adam's involvement, and I look forward to working with him for a number of years to come. There have been a number of times where I have tried to complete projects and move forward with things on my own, and not necessarily involved Adam, and I've always got a little bit further down the line and put a load of man hours into it, and then just realised I should have gone to Adam in the first place, because when I do, he always comes back to me with something that's far greater in quality than anything I could have achieved. And moving forward, that's how we operate, because when you're dealing with Adam, he's an expert in his field. He really is fantastic at what he does, far better than I am. There was a time not so long ago now where I was working on a presentation, on a keynote presentation, a bit like PowerPoint, where I was getting something together for some very important customers with a very large new contract, and I was messing about with it, thumbing around very clumsily myself. I went to Adam and just said, "What can you do here?" Adam, as always, came back with something absolutely amazing, and it's a template system that he came back with that really does look the part, really stands us out amongst the competition, and something that we can adapt for a number of other uses. But in regards to return on investment, I mean, the first usage of that presentation more than paid for Adam's time, because of the impact of the quality of Adam's work in that presentation. It really was second to none. I wouldn't hesitate at all to say use Adam Thorp for any of your business requirements. I've certainly advised him to colleagues and friends and other business people that I know, and I know he's done a great job for them as well. He really is a great person that really knows his stuff, and he will undoubtedly make a positive impact on your business.